going on, everybody? Just got all the tags updated, so I'll give everybody just a quick minute to get hopped in here. This is our third suitcase of 21 collegiate football. So we had one loose and we had one sealed case. We cracked the loose one first, and it was phenomenal, fantastic box. Matter of fact, right here I've got some of the highlights, some of Jason's pulls. He's put them up on the bay if anybody's interested. But Trey Lance, 21 out of 25 RPA, and Jalen Waddle on the Ruby, 10 of 20 Ruby Auto. Ruby gemstone in the middle. So those were two of the three slabbed cards in that break. He actually did really well on that break. That was a snake draft. And so, yeah, that was the first case. It was such a good case. We wanted to do another one, and we did a live fill right then and there. We cracked the case and broke the first one, and definitely wasn't as good as the first suitcase we did. It wasn't bad. It's flawless. There's no bad suitcase in flawless, but yeah, definitely wasn't as good as the first one. So I'm hoping that the other half of this case ends up coming out pretty solid. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, man, you're right. Flawless followed by what is as close to a guarantee on the Kaboom as I can make. We filled that other break. We'll be breaking that one right after this. It's a 3-boxer of Absolute. It's the last 3 boxes in the case, and the case hit Kaboom has not been pulled yet. So, I mean, I've seen cases not have the case hit they're supposed to get. I've seen them have 2 case hits. It's not guaranteed that there's 1 per case, but there is usually 1 per case. So, all right, guys, we got a bunch of people in here. Everybody's tagged. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slide this one off to the side over here for a minute so we can go ahead and get you guys your random teams. So this is a random team break. It's one of those high risk, high reward breaks. To get 4 teams in the first suitcase was I think it was $325 a spot. So, I mean, it was expensive to get in, but I mean, there's only 8 spots. So you had, a quarter of the people in there. With this one, it's 32 spots. So you're just getting the 1 team per spot. But it's also $69 as opposed to $325. So it's flawless. It's an expensive break. But here's our spots. I've got Matt in 1 and 2, Tyler Buchanan in 3, Mark Bolger in 4, Dave Maiasato in 5, John DiFilippo in 6, Cody Lieber 7, Andy Dex in 8, Oz Joe in 9, Cody Jackson in 10, Nick Pappas 11 and 12, Michael Babchick in 13, Zachary Moore in 14 and 15, Roger Bissell 16, Brian Dillingham in 17, Nick Pappas in 18, Zachary Moore in 19, Cody Jackson in 20, Tyler Buchanan in 21, Tyler France in 22, BJ Colby 23, Cody Jackson 24, Levi Hilgren 25, Roger Bissell 26, Brian Dillingham 27, Andy Dex 28 and 29, John DiFilippo in 30, Nick Fullerton 31, Roger Bissell in 32. Scott, you did, man. Scott owned that second break. The first flawless break, Travis just raked up, and the second flawless break, Scott Pugsley just raked it up. So, yeah, he did. It was definitely 2 lopsided suitcases. So, those are the 1 through 32 spots. Here is the random. So, I've got the Arizona Cardinals down to the Washington football team. So what we're going to do is we do everything live. We don't bother with the dice roll. We just do 5 times on the random. So it'll be 5 spins on the random. Once the list has been randomized 5 times, I'll copy and paste the list, put it next to your all's names. Any team that you have next to your name is the team that you'll have for the break. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams in. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and get started. So just keep in mind it's flawless collegiate. So a couple things I want to point out here real quick before we start assigning teams. One, the policy for the room on players in college jerseys, which is going to be every card in this box. The card goes to the team that the player was drafted to. Okay, so I know it's not the same in every room. Different rooms do this differently. Want to get these rules up front. It goes to the player it goes to the team that the player was drafted to, and so it's not necessarily where they played today or where they spent the most years if they're retired. So like if we pull a Tom Brady, that would go to the Patriots, not the Bucks, because he was drafted by the Patriots. At the same time, if we were to pull like an Eli Manning, it would not go to the Giants, even though he spent his whole career there. He was actually drafted by the Chargers. It would go to the Chargers. I believe he was Chargers, right? I think he was drafted by the Chargers. Drew Brees, another one drafted by the Chargers. Chargers are a good team in this because they drafted Brees, and that's where he would go. So, Brett Favre is going to go to the Falcons. That's who drafted him. Steve Young to the Bucks. So it's the college jerseys. It's all about the where they were drafted to. Okay, so keep that in mind. And if by some chance we end up pulling a player that wasn't actually drafted, that signed free agent, it'd be the first team that signed him, free agency. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also keep in mind when you're going to trade, this set is pretty vet heavy. There's a lot of good vets, current players, legends. In the first two, I mean, we pulled some pretty crazy ones. Tyrann Mathieu. We pulled a Troy Polamalu game used RPA. Or game use patch auto. There's guys in all these sets, so keep that in mind when you get your team. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get spinning 5 times. There's 1. There's 2. 3. There's 4. Last spin is 5. Cleveland Browns down to the Tennessee Titans. So we're going to copy. There's 5 times on the random. Come over here to the list. Paste. All right, I'm going to take 17 through 32. We're going to copy, paste those up here. And that way I can zoom in and get you guys all on one screen. A little too far. Almost. I'm just going to have a little bit of a gap there at the bottom. All right, so I've got Matt with the Browns and the Lions, Tyler Buchanan with the Dolphins, Mark Bolger with the football team, Dave Mayasato with the Broncos, John DiFilippo with the Packers, Cody Lieber with the Cardinals, Andy Dex, Raiders, Oz Joe, Cowboys, Cody Jackson with the Bucks, Nick Pappas with the Chiefs and the Chargers, Michael Babchek with the Jags. Good luck there on Trevor, bud. Zachary Moore with the Patriots, as well as the Bengals. Roger Bissell with the Rams. Brian Dillingham with the Seahawks. I'm starting to come over here. There's Brian with the Seahawks. Nick Pappas with the Vikings. Zachary Moore, Saints. Cody Jackson, Bears. Tyler Buchanan with the Eagles. Tyler France with the Steelers. BJ Colby, Panthers. Cody Jackson with the Bills. There you go, bud. Levi Hilgren with the Giants, Roger Bissell, Falcons, Brian Dillingham with the Texans, Andy Dex, Colts and Ravens, John DiFilippo with the Niners, Nick Fullerton with the Jets, Roger Bissell with the Titans. All right, so that's my list there, 1 through 32. Anytime we do a random team break, I'm going to take the list that's been randomized. We're going to copy. I'm going to go over here to the break room, and we're going to put up a fresh post. We're going to call this one 2021 Flawless Collegiate Random Teams. It's our last case, so I'm not going to bother with a number. And post. Guys, do me a favor. If there are any trades that get agreed to, I just need one of the 2 parties involved in that trade to come to this post right here, this one that I just made. This is not where you claimed your teams. This is a separate post. Just put this up in the room with all of the teams. I need one of those 2 parties involved in the trade to come down here into the comments and just comment what the trade was. It was this team for that team. I'll go in and confirm it. It's just how we keep our records. I do use this file here to actually sort the cards with, but if something happens and computer crashes, this file gets corrupted or accidentally deleted or whatever, that post right here, this is my backup. So I just want to make sure it's got all the trades accounted for. All right, and looks like we got the 49ers up for trade So here in the comments of this video, guys, if you're watching on either YouTube Live or in the NFL Trade Room, I'm not monitoring the chat on those two. I'm monitoring the chat in the break room. So be sure to join the break room. I've got links to the break room in the YouTube description, as well as the description on the video in the NFL site. Not a lot of chat, so this will probably be a fairly short window. If you want to put your team up for trade, do so quickly. Yeah, John, I'm not seeing much chat on the trades, which is surprising. Usually see a little bit more. A few other teams usually up, but looks like everybody's happy with them. It's a strange set. Cowboys are up for trade. There's another one. So Niners and Cowboys. It's a strange set just because there's, like, I mean, everybody's decent. I mean, everybody's got somebody to chase. You know, with it being flawless, I haven't confirmed this, but I know in the past, everything's been limited to 25 on the print run or shorter. One of ones are super common. Like we turned the one of one bounty off for this break. Hopefully you guys noticed that in the post, but we do not have a bounty open for the one of one on this one because it's such a high likelihood that we pull one. The first two suitcases each had a one of one. So very, very good chance that we end up pulling one. I think they each have one. Pretty sure they did. Yeah, the Rashad Bateman patch was a one of one. I know we had that one. I thought we had another one. Maybe I'm thinking of a different break, but definitely at least one. No, there was another one. I don't remember the player. It was one that I had to actually look up his team. But there was another one of one last night. We had two of them. Not last night, but in the first two flawless cases. That's what I'm thinking. Dolphins for Cowboys. Looks like that's being offered. Tyler Buchanan offering Oz the Dolphins for the Cowboys. Marino for Emmett. All right, so guys, I'm going to make last call, okay? It takes me a second. I'm going to actually clear off the table here. Usually I leave all this stuff up in the background, but for this particular break, I want to have the suitcase out visible where everybody can see it, and that's hard to do because I got limited room. Should probably invest in a second camera setup so we get that overhead or over the shoulder look, but just got the one going right now, so. Oh, we got a deal. We got a trade. Okay, so it looks like Oz accepted that deal on Cowboys for Dolphins. So Tyler, Oz, if one of you guys could post on the or comment on the post, I will update this right now. Any Giants? Did we pull any Giants? We haven't. I don't think we've hit any Giants yet. I mean, I'm sure they're in here. She probably got some decent ones in here, actually, but haven't pulled any yet. Where are we at here? So we said Cowboys, Dolphins. There's the Cowboys. And there's the Dolphins, so copy. We're going to take the Dolphins, move them down here with Oz. Cowboys over here with Tyler. And then, here, let me just refresh this. Oh, I think I just saw it. You posted it. Perfect. Thank you, Oz. Got him. Confirmed. Perfect. Roger, you've got the Titans, the Falcons, which are actually a pretty decent one in here, and the Rams. And Roger, I was telling them before, so and in case anybody else missed it before, the cards, they're all in college uniforms, and the college, the stance, the room's position on players that come out in a college jersey without an NFL team's logo on them is it goes to the player that it goes to the team that the player was drafted to, right? If it comes out in college, it goes to the team drafted to. So, I mean, if you know, like let's see who you have here. Okay, so like you've got the Titans. If Julio Jones comes out, he's going to the Falcons, which ironically, you actually have the Falcons over here as well. But he would go to the Falcons because he was drafted by the Falcons. It doesn't matter that he plays for the Titans. And I mean, even if it's a player like, you know, Drew Brees or Eli Manning, like neither one of them really played with the Chargers. Eli definitely didn't, but the Chargers drafted both of those guys. So like if Eli Manning were to come out, he goes to the Chargers. That's where he was drafted. Okay, so again, just heads up. Levi, you're saying no Giants. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've pulled any Giants. Again, we've only had 20 cards come out so far because we've done two suitcases. But no, we have not pulled the Giants yet. All right. Best of luck, guys. Roger, your third team is the Rams. Titans, Falcons, and Rams. Sealed on the side. Let's go ahead and cut it. Big timers, that's right, man. All right, I'm going to try to do this without revealing the inside stuff, but at the same time without hiding it as well. There we go. All right, that actually worked out pretty good. Oh, sorry, no seal on these. Yeah, but I do want to pull some blockers. Like the James Bond Golden Guns. That's right, man. Fancy. Yeah, we use these at the shows for the giveaways, like the raffles. We have the tickets go in there. Okay, so it's going to be all hits. It's 10 cards. There's 3 slabbed cards. They're not slabbed. There's 3 encased cards. They're in Panini sealed one-touches. But there's 3 of those in there. Typically 2 of those, well, not typically, there should be 2 of those being gems. And then that third one should be an auto. And we have seen the gems have autos as well, but should have 7 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't see a redemption. All right, guys, good luck. There we go. Should be 2 patch cards up front, and then it's ink the rest of the way. First up, Tylon Wallace, 13 out of 15. Tylon Wallace dual patch, and it is not from any specific game or event. So from Oklahoma State, and it's on the red foil. Let me just double check real quick. I needed to have this ready and I didn't. Somebody's probably going to beat me to it. If Manny's in here, he's fast. But Tylon Wallace. Looks like Baltimore Ravens. Manny was in here calling everybody the other night. Here, let me just make sure it's actually where he was drafted. Drafted by the Baltimore Ravens, 4th round. Perfect. All right, so the Ravens getting the first one. Ravens were... Who had Baltimore? Andy Dex. Congrats, Andy. No worries, Manny. Manny's got to get Google up. Tylon Wallace, 13 out of 15. Next card. Oh, man, there's an awesome patch coming up. I don't know who it is, but the patch is fantastic on this next one. Oh, and this one too. Kyle Trask, 9 out of 10 on the bowl patch. Dual bowl patch. Oh, that is fantastic looking. Kyle Trask, that one's going to the Bucks. Bucks were... Who's got him? Cody Jackson in the 10 spot. Go Gators. Player worn / used. Beautiful card. 9 out of 10. Dual bowl patch. That's awesome. Go Gators. See the orange in the background? Ha! Oh, that's great, man. That's a beautiful card. Love it. And I mean, honestly, this is probably part of the reason why you get so many napkin patches on a lot of other products. Because I think they use them all for flawless. Take all the patches, all the fun stuff. Makes you wonder what flawless baseball is going to look like. Just because they go nuts with NT and Immaculate for that matter with baseball. Makes you wonder what they're holding back for flawless. Whew. Look at that. Kyle Trask, 9 out of 10. Congrats, Cody. Wasn't giving up the Bucks. Yeah, you got a rookie quarterback and you got the GOAT. Both live. All right, I haven't seen the player, but this next patch is a nice one. Ooh, Jamie Newman, RPA, green foil, Wake Forest. You know what? I got to see if he's drafted. This might have to be random. Hold on. 2 out of 5, green foil. I feel like when Legacy was out, when Legacy was new, I feel like this was the guy that wasn't getting picked up. Like his cards weren't going anywhere because he wasn't drafted. Hold on. Let me double check. If so, it's going to be a big random. Hold on. Somebody help me out if they know where he went. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Free agent drafted by Eagles? Really? That would solve that problem. Hold on. Man, he's on. Let's see who. Hang on. Yeah, goes the Eagles, Jason. I'm with you. So he was undrafted. He signed with the Eagles. He was released prior to the season starting, but he did sign with the Eagles. So perfect. Yeah, no, we're good. That is actually going to Tyler in the 21 spot. Eagle that we had a spot go unpaid. Yeah, guys, well, if the spot goes unpaid, guys, we have to open it up. This break got held up quite a bit for that. So we end up having to open up one of the spots, and this is actually the one that picked it up. So Tyler, congrats, man. Glad you got something off that. Appreciate you helping us reclose. But yeah, 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 green foil RPA. Nice patch. And that patch, let's see, not from any specific game or event. All right. Next up, Ramondre Stevenson, 23 out of 25. Beautiful card. On card auto. That one's going to the Chargers. Or excuse me, sorry, Patriots. I was looking at the Chargers on the screen, looking for Patriots. Zachary Moore, New England Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, 23 out of 25 on the team logo signatures. Nice, bud. Yeah, Chris, I was looking for the Patriots on my list over here to see who had them. And I was looking at the Chargers while I was trying to say the Patriots, and they just kind of fell out. Nice, Stevenson. That's 23 out of 25. I have still yet to see anything numbered higher than 25, so I think it may be like years past where it's all limited to 25 or better. Next up, Nico Collins, 7 out of 10 RPA. That one's going to Houston, correct? Houston Texans? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Brian Dillingham in the 27 spot. Nico Collins, 7 out of 10 RPA. Beautiful. Good looking cards. Flawless is so clean. Flawless looks so good. I mean, I love the way National Treasures looks, but I just don't think anything holds a candle to Flawless. Just a clean set. Nico Collins. Congrats, Brian. Next up, Fran Tarkington, 18 out of 25 flawless team logo signatures. Fran Tarkington. Whew. Wow. How about that? I got to see who actually drafted Tarkington. Let's see what we can figure out here. I know where he played, but is that where he was drafted? Okay, he was drafted by the Vikings. Perfect. He was the number 3 draft pick of the 61 Vikings. Yeah, I knew he played for him. I wasn't sure if he got drafted by him. All right, Vikings getting the hit, and that is going to Vikings. I know Oz Joe's probably loving that one. Nick Pappas in the 18 spot. Number 18 out of 25. Fran Tarkington. Whoa, Jason, hang on. Was he? Because this is What I just looked up said he was a number 3 draft pick from the Vikings. Hold on. Yeah, it says the expansion Minnesota Vikings selected Tarkington in the 3rd round. And he was picked in the 5th round of the AFL draft by the Patriots. He signed with the Vikings. So yeah, he didn't sign with the Patriots. And granted, this is Wikipedia, so I'm assuming it's right, but feel free to correct me, guys, if this is not accurate. But it says he was picked in the 5th round of the AFL draft. I'm sorry, it says he was selected in the 3rd round, 29th overall, by the Vikings, and he was picked in the 5th round of the AFL draft by the Boston Patriots. He signed with the Vikings. Played his first NFL games. Yeah. Cargo's Vikings. Okay. That's what I was thinking, yeah. All right, we got one more in the deck. The patch looks great. I didn't see the player. Javonte Williams, 3 of 10 RPA. Nasty. Oh, that's such a beautiful patch. Not for any specific game or event. Javonte Williams. So that one's going to the Broncos. That is beautiful, man. Man, Flawless is so nice. Who's got the Broncos? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Dave Mayasato in the 5 spot. Man, yeah, he is, Jason. He is. He's going to end up taking the torch there and being the main guy in Denver for sure. Yeah, flawless patches have been nice. I mean, look at everyone, almost everyone except the base patch, and even then we did get the Kyle Trask. All the RPAs though have been chunky. Man, I wish we could do this more often. It's so expensive. I know how pricey this is, but man, it's fun. It's a fun break. All right, I'm gonna try to do this without peeking. Actually, I am gonna peek. I'm just not gonna let you guys see. Let's pull this one out first. Oh, man. J.K. Dobbins, 12 of 25 on the diamond. Diamond guaranteed by Panini. So that one's going to the Ravens. J.K. Dobbins, we'll see this upcoming season next year how he's looking. He got hurt early. Merry Christmas, 12 out of 25. Ravens, who had Baltimore. Andy Dex. Andy Dex getting the gem. Yeah, second one for Baltimore, isn't it? Man, we got some nice ones coming. All right, we got 2 more. Trask hitting again. Look at that one. 1 out of 5. There's a little mark on the one touch. It's not on the card. The card's fine. 1 out of 5 on the Emerald. Emerald guaranteed by Panini. Flawless Emerald. Kyle Trask, 1 of 5. Corey, you're right. It does have a rookie stamp on on J.K. Dobbins. I don't know why it has that. Yeah, it is an error because he was a rookie last year. Kyle Trask, Bucks getting another Trask. Check that out. Trask on the dual patch to 10, and now the Emerald Auto to 5. Go Gators, that's right. Cody, man, have a break, dude. Very nice. Whew. That might not be the best card of the suitcase. Because we got one more. Who's the top quarterback everybody's going after right now? It'd be Mac Jones. Mac Jones, 17 of 25 on card auto, hottest guy in the game right now for the rookie class at least. Again, whatever that is on the one touch, not on the card. Diamond is guaranteed by Panini. So you got a diamond on card Mac Jones auto to 25 out of Flawless. Zachary Moore, congrats, bud. Yeah, it's Jason, I was thinking the same thing. The Patriots are good. They're good. Man, Zachary, dude, I hope you're watching, man. If not, you're going to have a fun watch on the replay. Mac Jones to 25. Insane. Didn't think the Trask was going to get beat. Look at those two that came out on the Emeralds. We actually got 3 gems out of this one. So yeah, the Dobbins, the Trask to 5, and the Jones to 25. Man. If I had another suitcase, we'd just do a live fill right now. I don't. So I'll just show you the empty case. So nice. You're right. So nice. So here, recap. You had Tylon Wallace to 15. Kyle Trask, dual patch to 10. That's a good question. Well, here, I'll check it here in a second. Let's work our way to it. I will check that, though. Ramondre Stevenson, auto to 25. Fran Tarkington, auto to 25. 3 RPAs, Nico Collins to 10. Javonte Williams to 10. And Jamie Newman to 5. 3 RPAs, 1 to 5, 2 to 10. And then the gems in the box. J.K. Dobbins. It is 21. 2021 Panini. J.K. We're wondering because it's got the rookie logo on it. He was a rookie last year. A Flawless Jones patch went for $760. Chris said. See what the encased auto goes for. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that case is insane, man. Let's see. We had Kyle Trask, Emerald Auto to 5. And then the big one of the break, Mac Jones, Diamond Auto to 25. With the guaranteed diamond built, it's just worked into the card. Man, whew. Flawless. Got to love it. It's an expensive break, that's why. Like, can't wait to see what the pro set's going to look like. But yeah, they're not they're not easy. I know they're not easy. I mean, to have 10 cards in a break of 32 spots at $69 a piece. Like, honestly, we priced it out. It actually priced out to like $75 a spot, and Jason decided to pull it down a little bit, try to make it a little bit more affordable, try to eat some of that for you guys. And then we did the discounts on top of that for the multi-spots. So, I mean, y'all got a really good deal on this one. So glad to be able to do it. Yeah, would love to be able to do another one, but that is the last one we have. And I don't know what the future is going to hold, as far as if we're going to be able to get any more or not. But if we do, I will anxiously line that. All right, last thing up. If there's anybody in here that is just watching, I'm sure we got a bunch. Anybody in here that's just watching, if you did not buy into this break, if you did not have a spot in this one, but you're still here to just watch, let us know you're here. Call out spectator or spec, and we'll put you in a random for a couple bucks here at the end. A little bit of credit that we can earn. So something we do at the end of every group break. It's just a way to say thank you to the people who are coming in here and hanging out with us. This hobby's a lot more fun when we do it as a group. So just as a thank you for the people coming in here and just watching us rip cards, just a chance to win a few bucks credit. It adds up too. It's not a lot of credit at a time, but when we're doing multiple breaks a night and giving it out on every one of them, it adds up quick. We've got people sitting on over $100 worth of credit, and they just get it, $3-4 at a time. Yep, Scott, I got you. I joined you twice. Okay, so I've got Manuel Torres, Adam Hermanis, Lewis Licks, Chanthaboon, Colin Michael Pinks, Josh Marion, Merle Robbins, Scott Pugsley, TJ Johnson, Dan Ewer, Mark Cunningham, Mark Wesley Tan, Ryan Leafger, Chris Gingro, Diane Kuntz-Tuez. Is there anybody else that's in here just hanging out, watching, that did not actually buy into this break? If you are, if you didn't have a spot in this flawless case and you're still here watching, call out spec or spectator. There's like a 15-second, like a 10-second delay, so I'm going to give it just a second here. There's Daryl Sullins. Ryan Sullivan. The Boy Truth. Mike Van Velsen. All right, how many we got? Let's see. Dan is 10. 19, 20. Fernando. All right, we'll do top 7. I try to keep it about a third. I usually max it out at 6. It's flawless. We'll go one more. That should get us the top third. So we'll do top 7, $3 a piece. So it'll be 5 spins on the random. Top 7 spots we'll do $3 each for, which, like I said, should be about a third of the total. So best of luck. Thanks for hanging out in here watching, and let's spin them. 5 spins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, last spin, 5. Got Du Bois Truth, Ryan Sullivan, Lewis Licks, Josh Marion, Fernando Delgado, Cullen Michael Pinks, and Mark Wesley Tan. Those are my top 7. So I'll get $3 a piece added for each of you guys. That is all I've got on this one. So I'll get that added to your credit. I'm going to take down real quick and reset back up. Guys, we also have coming up next, Absolute. We've got a quarter case of Absolute. It's the last quarter case of the case, last 3 boxes, and we have not pulled the kaboom yet. So while I can't guarantee there is a kaboom in it, there is supposed to be a kaboom. There's supposed to be one per case, and these are the last 3 boxes in the case. So stay tuned. That break's full, and it's all paid up, so we're ready to crack that one. I just got to clean all this up and retag everybody and get back going. So it shouldn't be long, probably about 15, 20 minutes, and I'll be up and running. Thanks, guys, and I will see y'all here shortly.